Hey y'all, welcome back to Prepping the Truth. Welcome to today's video. If you are new here, I would love to have you tap that subscribe button down below. Be sure to tap the notification bell beside it so that you'll be notified of all new videos. And if you're returning, I'm glad you made it back to this video. Today's video is kind of Prepper Basics, Prepper 101. One of the number one questions that I get asked is, how do I start prepping? Where do I start prepping? My best answer for you would be to get up and get buying some stuff. Get to work. Number two, if you usually buy one item that you eat that has a shelf-stable life to it, such as canned goods, a bag of beans, instant mashed potatoes, instead of buying just one of those, buy two of those. Put one up, use one. Another thing is there is certain items that are going to last longer with less work. So if you get canned vegetables, canned meat, it is going to last a long time in your pantry without you having to do anything besides go and purchase it. Then there is also home canned goods, such as growing your own vegetables and canning it yourself. Getting meat and canning it yourself. That will last even longer than the stuff that is in the cans that you get at the store. So if you know how to pressure can, that is something that you should definitely be doing if you're trying to build a prepper pantry. Another thing that is very easy is dehydrating. Anything dehydrating is very shelf stable for a long time, such as peppers, such as vegetables, any of that. If you vacuum seal something, it is going to last longer than something that you purchase in the store in its original packaging, such as instant mashed potatoes. These are a wonderful and great prep, but if you've ever picked up a box of instant mashed potatoes, you know that sometimes out of the corner of the box, they can fall out. Well, if stuff can fall out of that packaging, stuff can get into that packaging. Now, these will work for short term. Everything that is in that grocery store is designed for you to be shopping regular, not for you to be actually putting it away. So they're not putting it in the proper packaging that you're going to need if you want it long term. So you can take that cheap box of instant mashed potatoes that is already ready for you and vacuum seal that. Put it in a different packaging, and that takes that shelf stable life way up. It will last a whole lot longer because you have took extra steps to preserve it. So that is a cheap way to do it. Rice and beans, you can put them up. They will last for a long time if you follow the steps correctly to store them, and they are cheap to get. But right now we're experiencing in our stores a lot of shortages on the rice and beans. So they're a little bit harder to get, but they are a cheap prep to add to your pantry. But dehydrated foods will last a very long time the way that they are packaged and put up once you're done with it. If you don't have a vacuum sealer, I do recommend getting one because it is a very valuable tool to have in your prepper pantry to help you stock up your food. You can dehydrate onions, you can dehydrate garlic, peppers, lots of different stuff that you can't get throughout the winter months, but you can get during the summer months and grow yourself if you can't get it at the store and put it up and preserve it for a very long time, and then it's great to add to your foods. Works wonderful. So these are just a few of the basic tips to kind of get you started, get you going. This is not a perfect follow all these guidelines and you'll be just fine on it. This is just stuff to get you started and get you going. And the longer you are building your prepper pantry, the more you will learn as you go along. These are just basics to help you get started so you can easily get it going and try to get ahead of everything. So another thing is, if you don't eat it, we've said this I don't know how many hundreds of times in videos, if you don't eat it, don't buy it. Do not buy something that you are not going to eat. It's just going to sit there. It just took your money and your shelf space for nothing. It's going to ruin. So if you don't eat it, don't buy it. Plain and simple. Easy guidelines to follow. I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.